Hello, how's it going? Hey Titan, it has been 3 days. It feels like a lot longer. How's it going? Welcome back to some more Techopolis 2. There've been a couple of changes. I played this back on Monday for a little bit when I didn't have internet. But I got bored because I don't like to progress too much now when I'm not playing online on stream. So I just did a little bit of rework over here. So basically I got rid of all the immersive engineering stuff that I had here, and I moved it over here to its own area. Now one thing that I did do is I automated what do you call this? Cold coke. So cold coke is pretty much automated now. Hey Asmodeus, how's it going? So the way I automated cold coke was basically I got this miner. This is a new miner for coal. Hey girl, how you doing? And this thing mines coal ore. I don't know why that's not going out. That's weird. Oh, there it goes. It goes into the crusher. It gets crushed into coal. Then the coal goes over here into this. And because there's 4 of these ovens, it gets equally distributed. I'll show you how that happens in a second. But basically it gets distributed. The coal turns into coal coke, and then it comes out of these conveyor belts over here, and it goes into this drawer. Now, it was very difficult for me to make a system to split this equally, because this splitting conveyor belt does not work very well with stacked items. So what it does is, if you set the coal to do 1 by 1, it's going to try to do that. But if the splitter is on the same level as the belt, it's going to stack the items up, and you don't want that to happen. So I had to move it 1 down, and then every single thing after that is 1 down as well, because you need to split this twice, right? So that it goes into 4 of them. So it gets split there, 1 goes there, 1 goes there, then it gets dropped into another splitter, which then drops it over there. Hey Ral, how's it going? So that's the way I was able to split these. We're full of creosote oil. Yes, I'm finally back. My internet's back. I do have a disclaimer though. There's currently a storm brewing outside my window, so I could lose power anytime. just putting it out there. It is currently storming. These are basically just our normal machines. There's a squeezer, there's the arc furnace, and I made 4 metal presses. So each of these do a different thing now, rather than having 1 for each. So we have the plates, we have the wires, we have the rods, and we have the gears. So that's pretty much it. All of this is being powered by lapidary dynamos, which I do need to replace soon, because this does not give you a lot of power, and plus it chews through lapis like crazy. So I need to do something about that. But in the meantime, it's working, so might as well. This one is self-sustaining, by the way. The crusher is self-sustaining because there's a thing called a compression dynamo, which actually uses creosote oil. And the creosote oil comes from this tank, so it's pretty much self-sustaining. All I needed was an extraction server over here. Oh, there's a bot. There's a bot. Yay, the bot is gone. Right, so where was I? Oh yeah, so the compression dynamo is completely self-sustaining that crusher, so that's going well. I could possibly, hey Amran, I could possibly make more compression dynamos and have fluid pipes running all the way till here. That is a possibility. I don't know if I'm going to do that though, but we'll see. I've forgotten what I was going to do since last stream, to be honest. I think I was working on Elite Technium. Yeah, I think I was doing that. Yeah, I do have all the stuff over here. Yes. Okay, so let's get started with that. So this is basic, advanced, and elite. Okay, I think I have everything for this. Okay. Let me just do this. And these. I'm doing well, finally. Back to normal. It feels like a long time since I've last streamed. It's only been a few days. Back to interweb shot. Yep, absolutely. Alright, there we go. So we have 4 elite technium ingots. Well, that's a good sound to start the stream, I guess. We finally got the elite technium ingots, and this should allow us to unlock something that I've been wanting for a long time. You should use lava in magmatic. Yeah, the problem with that is that I'm not really generating that much lava. Like, I know I have 440 buckets over here, but this thing uses up a lot of power. Like, it actually, I have a negative, what do you call that thing? So I have a negative inflow of lava when I'm using my dynamo, because it uses up more power than I can create lava. So it's really difficult for me to supply infinite lava. But maybe once we get better lava production, I can do that. Probably. Okay, so the thing that I needed the most is not the angel ring, although it would be nice to fly. But the most important thing right now is for us to get crystals automated, right? And there's only one easy way to do this, and that is going to be by getting the gems, by the gem ores. So there is a elite research for this. It is called, where is it? Gem ores, there we go. So this unlocks the gem ores from the shop. And we need to do the research papers for this, which is 4 crystal ores and 1 blank and 4 elite. Now I think we have crystal ores. I forget if we do, but let's check. Do we have crystal ores? It looks like we do. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of those. Back to watching your show. No worries, girl. Thank you for coming in and saying hi. Enjoy your show. Now I don't have any paper, but that is easily remedied. There we go. So one of these, I think it was like this, right? Yes, there we go. So we have unlocked gem ores, or I shouldn't say unlocked. I did go ahead and make another couple of stacks of technium, and I converted one of them to 64 tech bucks. So we have plenty of tech bucks now. Okay, so that should be gem ores now unlocked, and we should be able to buy them from here, right? Buy a node of ore. Now this gives us a choice. So for 12 of these, I'm going to get 36 ore. So I need 48 tech bucks. I have exactly 48 tech bucks. How thoughtful of them. Okay, so let's submit this, and let's buy ruby ore. Let's submit this again. Let's buy sapphire. And third one is going to be peridot. Okay, so those are the 3 things that we need. Oh my god, that was a loud thunderclap. I don't know if the mic picked that up, but that was super loud, like insanely loud. Okay, anyway, so yeah, that was outside. Yeah. Did the mic pick it up? I guess it would have. It was like really loud. Okay, now I need to see what level miner do I need for this. I need sapphire. It was in game node. That was outside. So I need tier 6 support frames for this. Okay. How much left till you can pick up dried ice? No idea. Probably need to unlock power for that. Okay, so I have a couple of spots over here. So there's one over here, one over here. And I guess I could do one here. So 3 miners over here. That should work. I'm leaving that gold one for diamond. That's going to be the diamond one. Alright, so we need a stack and a half of the thingies. Support frames. That's the thing. Tier 6 support frame. I'm going to need some sticks. Some sticks and some stones. Okay, hopefully that should be enough. I'm not sure, but let's check. So what have you guys been watching while I was offline? Did you find anyone else to watch? Yeah, I hope so too. Okay, so that's one stack. Oh, that was perfect. That was actually perfect. There we go. So we got 64 and 32. You've been watching someone play Deceive Inc. Yeah, I think you told me about that game. I do need to give it a look. I've basically been off the internet for for 4 days. It was torture, like actual torture. Okay, so that is a 5x5, perfect. And that's 3, so 2 more. Yeah, you don't know how much you miss the internet until it's gone. Like, it's really difficult. Spend the most time playing Techopolis. I tried to, but I don't like progressing without like you guys, so I couldn't play too much. Hey, let me there. Oh, you're joking. I'm missing one piece. There we go. One piece. The one piece is real, I assure you. I have seen it with my own eyes. Do I need these bauxite ores? I don't think I do. Maybe I should just delete these. But then again, I don't really have anything to replace them, so might as well keep them. Okay. Oh wait, I can't go out. I need to place... I guess the ruby ore can go first. This is from all the ores. I guess they needed some sort of like ore unification mod. And this one is like the 1.18, 1.19 version of Enigmatica. I'm glad that there's some ore unification mods available. Because it's been a struggle. Because there's so many different types of ores. Really annoying. Yeah, it's from all the mods, yeah. They made their own version. They call it all the ores. Okay, so that's 3. Oh my god, there's more water. No! Oh, jeez. Uh-oh. Okay. Alright, so that is 1, 2, 3, 4. Played Techopolis until you ran into something that was super frustrating and set aside to play another pack. You're waiting to see if others encounter it and it's a bug or you're just a dub. Do you want to say what it is, or do you just want to see if people encounter it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. So that's gonna be where we go. I think I'm just gonna base up the entire thing. Did I just face server lag on a single player world? You saw that, right? The stone, like, it came back after popping off and then went back. Could you stop water? Seribot, you're late. Can someone type bad bot in chat? Why are you late? Oh, come on, dude. Okay, I gotta get rid of this water. I gots to do it. Yeah, I have. I'm not a big fan. Not a big fan of that one. Unlock the angel ring and have everything you need but one item, a diamond gear. It's in JEI but no recipe and you can't find if it's gated. There seems to be a recipe over here with both the metal press or the multi-server press. Are you on the latest version, Asmodeus? I just updated to the latest version today. Or is it not working in the metal press? Or the multi-server press? Is that the issue? Because that might be a bug. If that's happening. Whoops. Oh, there's no recipe in JEI? Maybe you need to update to the latest version. That might fix it. Right, there we go, finally. Took us long enough to get here. I don't like having cobbles, so I try to replace as much as I can. Might as well replace these, I guess. There we go. So, let's put this in place. Latest update for you was 3 days ago. Yeah, just give it a check. I didn't check when the update came out, but today just before starting the game, I just offhand decided to take a look. Welcome back, Ral. And there was an update, so I decided to update. Are you on the PC now? Nice. Okay, so we got 2 of these. I need to get another one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That could cut into this stone brick. I don't know if I want to do that, but I do have one of them going over here. Oh well, it's not that big a deal. You lost the will to play Techopolis 2 again? Now you want to play? Fair enough. Okay, I need to get some more stone. Because 5 stone is not going to be enough. There's been 4 updates in the last 3 days. Okay, then I guess it's a good thing that I chose to update before starting the stream. Because that seems like a lot of work. You have a question? Sure, go ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I need to put this one over here, right? Like this? I think that's correct. I miss Squawk. What are you using to load Techopolis 2? I am using GD Launcher. Yeah, I'm a big fan of GD Launcher. It's pretty simple to use and it works well. So it's my launcher of choice. And no, they are not sponsoring me. I wish I could get a Minecraft server sponsor. That would be awesome. That way you guys would be able to play with me. Okay, I think this will do. CurseForge Launcher is also pretty good, but I found that it takes a lot more resources for me than GD Launcher. Yeah, that's the same problem I have, Ral. I would have given myself a server, but I don't have much money either. I looked into server costs and apparently they would take up to 25% of my monthly salary just to run a server. Yeah, that's not gonna happen anytime soon. Okay, so grey colored stone can go away. The rest of the... oh, stone bricks can go away. Yeah, I don't earn a lot of money, to be honest. I'm lucky to own a... like, I live in a house that I own. Like, if I was paying rent, I would, like, be penniless at the end of every month. Only use Curse because they have a small payout for mod devs. That's true. That's true. You finished basic to ultimate Technium fully? Nice! I would have used CurseForge, but the resources that it takes is just too much compared to GD. And GD is coming out with a version that is going to support the devs soon. So I'm hoping that comes out soon. Hey, Mr. Hero. How you doing? Okay, I need to make how many of these pickaxes? 1, 2, 3. 3 of them. So that's gonna need 6 sticks. 6 sticks. That's a weird thing. Okay, so that's that, and then I can use that to make a miner. And another one. And another one. There we go. Now I probably should make some drawers as well. Hey, little Miss Mrs. How you doing, P. Diddy? I love that. P. Diddy. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. It's good to be back on Twitch, you know. I've not only been off streams, but I've been off Twitch completely. Is it only you or is there sound? Like ringing. Ringing? Is there a ringing sound, chat? Oh, it could be the music, yeah. Hey, Paul Gabitano, welcome in. Lots of cool people showing up in chat today. Yeah, it must have been the music, Ral. Okay, I don't need the draw key, but I do need the Quantico, the Quantify key. Okay. Yeah, some of the songs, like that's an automated system, so some of the songs are like not the best, but for the most part they're pretty good. I was thinking of trying out the new synthwave music from Lo-Fi Girl, but I couldn't get it to work. Yeah, Spotify songs. Okay. Oh no, sorry, I don't have Spotify. So I can't do that. I mean, I have Spotify, but I don't have the premium version. Don't like the Overwolf website curse and FTBU seems to have... yeah, exactly. The Overwolf thing is what takes a lot of resources. Not a big fan of that. Okay, what was I going to do? I was going to take some redstone blocks. So I can increase the amount of speed at which we can mine this stuff. Overwolf keeps launching when you play Valorant. Doesn't Valorant have its own client? Like the Riot client or something? Pretty sure. There we go. So we're starting to get some more ores. That's good. So we have Peridot, Sapphire, and Ruby. It's probably some tracker, probably. Okay, so what's next, chat? I think the next thing to do would be to get my time in a bottle. But that needs diamonds. Oh, I could buy one. I think I could buy one, right? It's 32 tech bucks, so might as well get one. I do have the tech bucks now. Thank you. I'm just gonna put this over here. Wait, oh. I saw my tech bucks over here for a second and I was like, wait. But they're gone. They took away my tech bucks. Hey, Light God Dragon. Sorry for being gone, but you were in the ICU. Oh my god. From the 3rd to the 7th, so I was resting up. Are you doing better now, Light God Dragon? I hope you are. Right, now in order to unlock Diamond and Emerald, we are going to need some Ruby blocks. Now this only needs Advanced Technium, so we don't need the Elite version for this. But Ruby blocks is going to be a little bit difficult. They took my tech box. So this is going to be a 1-to-1 ratio. I think I'm going to need to wait for 36 Ruby ore. Shouldn't be too difficult, right? 36 Ruby ore, given the speed at which I'm mining them. Went in with 1100 blood sugar. Oh my god. Dude, how's your blood sugar that high? You need to lay off the candy, my dude. Oh, we have we have a little bit more. Alright, I think I'm gonna get all of these. So that's 36 of each. And I'm just gonna process them in an induction smelter. So that's gonna give me a 1-to-1 ratio. And that should unlock diamonds for us. Diamonds are forever. Alright, so what is the input is from top, output is from the front. Is this going to go down now? It is, of course it is. Great. Induction smelter, you need to improve. You really need to improve. Diamonds and emerald. Okay, let's get the rest of the stuff done for this. We should have the advanced technium, no problem. Yep, definitely do. We also need more research paper. Wish I could automate that somehow. Put an inventory underneath it. How would that work? Add command with 100 points to request a song by its name, and the command will automatically play it with Spotify in the background. Yeah, but that wouldn't work for me because I don't have anything to handle copyright music. The service that I'm using right now is Pretzel Rocks, and it is copyright free for the most part. Hello, lucky as most people do not come back from DKA. What's DKA? Forgive my ignorance, but I'm not sure what that is. Oh, diabetic shock. Yeah, copyright, and Spotify is full of copyright, so I can't do that. I don't want to get a strike. I don't like strikes. It's bad enough that Zulu keeps giving me lightning strikes. Okay, let's get the ruby. Where is my rubies? There you are. Wait a minute, how did I get 52? Wasn't I supposed to get 36? Did that give me some extras? Huh, that's neat. I got some extras. Diabetic ketoacidosis is a serious complication of diabetes that can be life-threatening. DKA is most common among people with type 1 diabetes. People with type 2 can also develop DKA, and develops when your body doesn't have enough insulin to allow blood sugar into your cells for use as energy. Wow. That is crazy. I'm glad to see you back though, Dragon. That is really difficult, I imagine. Do you have rose quartz or electrum? I don't have rose quartz, but I'm pretty sure I have electrum. Yeah, I have 41 electrum. Gold ingot gone into your induction smelter. Yeah, it does that from time to time. You didn't have any gold ingot or dust in your inventory? But did you process something that has a chance to get you gold? That can happen. All it took was a stomach bug. Yeah, I've heard that diabetes can really mess you up. Just give me a moment. Okay. We have unlocked diamond and emerald, I think. There we go. It will go into the storage below. Interesting. Not sure why that would happen then. Alright, which colored stone should I use, chat? Should I use the grey one, the green one, or the lime one? Those are the ones that I have the most of. So which one should I use? I have 7 more grey than green and light and lime. I just need to get some diamond and emerald fragments. Lime? Okay. Let's use... Oh, there's someone saying grey. Okay, then I'll do 32 lime and 32 grey. It's easy to craft, so you guess it's 8 redstone and 1 quartz. But I don't have quartz. Also, I'm not sure that rose quartz is a thing in this pack. There's no rose quartz. The only thing there is a shader. 16 will give 2 plus stacks of both. Okay, so let's do 32. I kind of like this lime colored stone. Looks pretty neat. Oh, come on. Nice one, like God. Look at that. Oh, I forgot to put the sapphire ore. Let's do that. How many peridots did I get? 58. Nice. I thought that was a 1-to-1 process, but I guess it's a little bit more than that. I guess 1.5x processing. Okay, so let's go ahead and make some ores. We need the diamond ore and we need the emerald ore. That's going to need some stone. So we need how much stone? 30. Oh, nice eat. How much do I need? So I need 2 stacks. 32, 32, 32, 32. 4 stacks. Let's take 5 stacks. The stone looks like lime concrete. A little bit, yeah. Multi-server press would probably be faster once you have the upgrades. But without the upgrades, it's pretty slow. Oh wait, this is... I was doing the recipe wrong. I was like, hang on a second, that's not how you do it. What version of the pack are you on? I'm on the latest version. I think it's 5.1. Yep. Emron coming in with one of the smelliest farts of all time. I just updated to the latest and they're broken textures. I think there must be something wrong with your save, Asmodeus. It sounds like there's something wrong with your save. Right, I want to see something. Can I actually process the ore itself? I can, right? So one ore will give me 2 diamonds in the crusher. And then in the pulverizer, it also gives me 2. So I guess I could just get some diamonds and emeralds by pulverizing this. So let's get some more stone. Boop, 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 boop. So that's gonna give me 60, that's 2 stacks of diamonds right there. And then that should be 2 stacks of emeralds. The gear recipe is there. Well, there you go. That's a little bit of good news over there.
Chat wants you to get up and stretch.
I just sat down.
Dead shot. Chat wants you to consume H2O.
Ah, chat. You're so needy. What's up with that? Why so needy? Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, they are caring about me. That's true. That is true. Okay, so let me just get up and stretch real quick. If anyone's been sitting for a while, I would recommend you get up and stretch as well. Oh, by the way, my new chair came in and it's gonna be assembled tomorrow. So starting tomorrow, I'm gonna have a new chair, guys. Woohoo! New chair hype, yep. It's an ergonomic chair, so it's gonna be really good for me. Phew. Thank you so much, Light God Dragon. Okay, let's get back to the game. So we need what, 36 of these and 36 of these. So is the emerald one needs diamond, right? Yes. So the emerald one needs diamond tier support frames. So let's get the diamond one going first because that just needs gold. So I need a few sticks. I'm just gonna get some logs and turn them into sticks.
Emotional damage.
Okay then, if you say so. Right, so I'm gonna need... Wait a minute, I don't need any gold support frames. How did I forget? I've actually crafted them beforehand. There it is. Look at that. This was ready-made. Haha, fits like a glove. Just wanted to write them down. Well, aren't you glad I at least added it? It only took a few months. Just a few months. Right, how many sticks are in here? Probably should get rid of these. And I need... Oh wait, I need one more. And this needs to be turned into a miner. 32 stacks of netherite scrap, not sure what you'll need it for. But you have stupid amounts of resources. I hope to get there one day. I don't have anywhere near the amount. Oh, look at that, my lava is finally full. This one should start backstuffing anytime soon now. I think it's filling the internal buffer of the fluid duct. Hey Zulu. Welcome back. Took you long enough to get here? My moderator, ladies and gentlemen. He finally shows up. 43 minutes late. Okay, why is the circle gone? Shouldn't there be a circle until I have an inventory on top? Hey, you're my moderator. You should be here before I'm here. You should be waking up at 5 a.m. Zulu's just gonna smite me. Hey Carol, how you doing?
You serious?
I sure am. Not. Alright, let's put this stuff in here. That's gonna give us a few diamonds extra. There we go. Look at that. Diamonds are coming in. You have all raw resources automated. Now to automate recipes and crafted items and tie it all together. I did read somewhere in the quest, the pack updates that they fixed the AE2 questline. Where is the AE2 questline? Or not the questline, but the gating. Is it still on ultimate? It is. So why did they say they fixed it? They most certainly did not. Enchanting table locked. Enchanting table. No, it seems to be here. It seems to be here. Okay, so what about refined storage? Ooh, that also needs ultimate technium. So we're gonna need to go through mechanism and power in order to get ultimate technium. You can change your name color. Yeah, you should be able to. Yeah, that's a Twitch thing, right? Look at all the diamonds, chat. We have been missing these shinies, these blue shinies. We finally have a stack of them. A whole stack. We have infinite ores and lapis. Yeah, that's true, but what would I use it for? Oh, you mean I should just do fortune? I think the problem with that is XP. I don't have a lot of XP. I barely have 17 levels and I keep dying. Thanks to you guys. Thanks a lot for that. Okay, so I needed 11 diamonds to make the tier 7 support frame. Let's go ahead and get that done. I should have probably put my sticks over here. Maybe I should remove this and hook it up over here. That... Oh, ow! Kara! Relax. Oh my god! Oh! Oh my god. You know, I should have stayed away. Y'all don't deserve nice things. Always treating me so poorly. Oh yeah, my bed's broken again. Please work. Ah. Oh. Dragon coming in with the dragon. Okay, I think I'm gonna put the tier 7 support frames. Where should I do it? Sorry, Zulu, you're too late. I think I'll put the tier 7 over here, but what uses the tier 7? It is emerald ore, quartz ore, and obsidian. Okay, so I can do 3 of them. That's 1, 2, and 3. Let's do it. Sorry, Zulu, if the bed would have worked, I would not have done that. I would not have fixed it. Yeah, I couldn't figure it out. I'm sorry, Largo Dragon. Hey. Ah, more water. What are you doing? It's a feature. It most certainly is not. Yeah, it still does scare me. That's true. It's complete when it's completely unexpected. It's like, ooh. Right, so maybe I should replace the colored stone. Hang on a second. There's still water over here. Bye-bye. Should I replace this colored stone with more stone? I guess I should. Uh-oh. I forgot to turn off the fragments. And yet I still keep digging. Yeah, I think I'll use it for something. I'm not sure what. I'm hoping I can use it for something. You were about to warn me. I guess the latency messed you up. I forgot to bring the emerald ore with me. And now I have probably used up all of my emerald ore. Unless it's not... Yes! There we go. Got 36. Brain latency. Emran, it's brain latency. Oh, I've missed you guys. Honestly, I've just like really missed you guys. Brain tinsy. Wand? Oh yeah, I do have a wand. Probably should use that more often. And I'm out of chests. Let's go ahead and make some chests. That's a good one, Emran.
That's what she said.
Okay, I should probably turn all of this stuff into ores as well. So I'm gonna need some more stone. Stony stone. So let's get some of this. And this. And then this. And this. Nice. You're gonna head out? No worries. No worries, girl. Have a good one. Have an absolutely wonderful time zone. Logged out and reloaded, textures fixed. Nice. There we go. Isn't that good news? You know, Dexus. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. I mean, your recommendation. That's awesome. I'm finally in someone's recommendation chat. I did it. Finally. Been long enough. Welcome in. How are you doing? Let's see. So we have 58 diamonds. I guess I can make a drawer for this. A compacting drawer? Probably. Oh, Ral, trying to sleep. Don't be doing that. Let me sleep. Come on, game. It's nighttime. It's clearly nighttime. Sleep. Ah, there we go. I needed to spam crouch on the bed for it to allow me to sleep. Okay, so I need a drawer. So just a normal drawer. Then I need a compacting drawer. So that's gonna need probably 5 stone and 2 pistons. Okay. 5 stone. 2 pistons. It won't allow me to schlep. There we go. That was easy. Compacting drawer complete. Aha! So we got 6 blocks of diamonds. That's cool. And you, my friend, can go right there. Perfect. Let's also put a drawer key on that, just so that we can lock it. And I need to check on this. Yes, I knew it. My emerald drawer did not have a quantify. Well, now it does. I really wish that they would add the trash slot mod. Maybe I should just add it myself. Kind of bored of having to go to the drawers every time I want to trash something. Gets a little bit annoying sometimes. But okay, so we have plenty of emeralds. We have plenty of it's 182 diamond ore. That's pretty fast. I'm the trash man. Ah, look at that. Look at all the shinies, chat. All the shinies in the world. And none of this matters because I have the time in a bottle. That's the shiniest of them all. Add a trim and a drawer slave. I don't think I'm not sure if that would work. I think what I'm going to end up doing is having all of this go into a dimensional storage chest and then go out somewhere else and process, and then the final result will come into our drawer system. That's what I'm hoping for. I don't wanna I don't wanna automate this stuff. You have 3 hours 18 minutes in your time in a bottle. 3 hours 18 minutes. That's when you got your time in a bottle? Not too shabby. Okay, let's get some more pistons because I completely forgot that I needed to make more. And then another compacting drawer. What am I missing? I'm missing a normal drawer. I miss AE2 or refined storage. I miss both of them. I miss them so much. Digital store, like for me, every pack should begin with digital storage because I am lousy at managing my storage. Like digital storage is a godsend for me. I'm so bad at it. Okay, emeralds, we do have them. Nice. Oh, we got 5 more emeralds. Nice. Now, what does this unlock? This unlocks the tier 8 support frame. And that's going to need... Okay, that's pretty simple. That'll make it too easy. I mean, Cuboid Outpost had it. It wasn't easy. That's 8, right? If I need 11, that's 33 more. So, let's get... That can go back. You now work under your platform to clean oh, you're in a skyblock, aren't you? That would make things a lot easier. For sure. That's such a Greg Tech thing, Zulu. That would be the most Greg Tech thing in the world. There we go, another chapter complete. We're blowing through these chapters. Absolutely smoking them. Now that's what happens when you don't automate stuff, I guess. that's gonna come back to bite me in the butt later.
That's what she said.
Oh, did she say that? Did she? Okay, so I'm gonna need more elite technium. So yeah, this is gonna be difficult. This is definitely going to be difficult. So I need 4 more of these ingots. Let's actually see what else do we need. How many of these do we need? So that's ancient debris, then essence ore, uranium, osmium, and glowstone. So that's 5 of them. I need 5 of these miners. So do I have enough space for this? There's only 3 of these as far as I know. So that's 1, 2, 3. Then I guess I could do 2 over here. And then 1, 2, 3. Not sure about this one, chat. I'm gonna go to the Ocean Temple for the ME controller. Yeah, I would not play a pack like that at all. Oh, that took me a second to process. I was like, what just happened?
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again.
Emran, that was perfect actually.
As a vision softly creeping.
Oh, there's a stone hoe. Do I have another prospector's pickaxe? No. I do not have any more pickaxes. Okay. Okay, I see how it is. I see how it is. Yes, I got the recipe of the stone pickaxe correct for the first time. Now this needs to go into the furnace. Now do we have any more charcoal pieces? We do not. Maybe I should make a few more of those then. Or should I just make a diamond pickaxe at this point? Can I make a diamond pickaxe? Yeah, I can. Might as well make one, right? I have plenty of diamonds. Yeah, no need for the prospector's pickaxe anymore. Although I should make one of those for colored fragments if I need them in the future. Do I need any more? Yes, I definitely do. So there's still gonna be osmium and uranium. Better mining speed. I think the stone pickaxe, the prospector's pickaxe has the same mining speed as diamond. It's basically a diamond pickaxe disguised as another one. but it doesn't have the blue color, so we're gonna go for this one. We're gonna do it, chat. I'm gonna invest. Hey, Red Raven, welcome in. Welcome in. Yeah, the prospectus is diamond level. You need 16 netherite blocks. I mean, once you have debris, that should be pretty easy, right? Should be. Yeah, this is pretty much the same speed as the prospectus pickaxe. You made it? Nice. Nicely done, Ral. I'm glad you didn't give up on the pack. Kind of painful. But that's the fun of the pack, isn't it? Like doing the painful stuff that gets satisfying. Was the hexagons you or were they pre-made? They are pre-made. This is a type of generation. So all of these hexagons, they all have different biomes in them. Every single one. Techopolis, yep. Sounds about right. Okay, let's get some more stone. Yeah, it's from a mod called Hexlands. It's pretty awesome. Okay, that's 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. SMT is destroying. What's SMT? You mean something? The urban slang nowadays, like I can't keep up with it. Like, what is this? Oh, I have no idea. Oh, okay, good. At least I had some idea. I feel like an old man. Like, what is this newfangled language you guys are using? Alright, is that a 5x5x5? I think that is. So, I need... what do I need for this? I need ancient debris, essence, or uranium... wait, I don't have any of these things, do I? I do have glowstone, right? No, I probably don't. I probably don't. Okay, let's just put this in place and we'll keep it ready. Boop. And come on. It's so cool to be able to climb on top of these support frames. That's pretty awesome. Are you playing on a server, Ral? Or are you playing on a single player world? Gravel can go there. I guess the cobblestone can go there. Wait, 7 seconds on a single player world? Yeah, something's messed up. For sure. Yeah, something's definitely messed up. Check your TPS. There might be some issue over there that you can find. I also need to make 2 more of these tier 7 support frames. Oh, yeah, maybe. Maybe. That could be a possibility. Are you using FTB app? I've only ever used FTB app for the FTB mod packs. I don't normally use them. Okay, hey Doc, how's it going? Did I make extra support frames? I'm pretty sure I did. Yep, I made extra support frames. To be fair, this should say diamond on it. Like when I search diamond, this should come up. It didn't come up. That's not my fault. It totally is my fault. I should be more vigilant. How you been, Doc? So running 697 ticks behind. Yeah, that's not a good sign. Try relogging into the world. Like just exit, save and quit, and come back to it. Maybe that could help. Running around getting things sorted for the new job. How are you enjoying your new job? Is it worth it? Oh, you never know, Ral. Sometimes just like restarting the pack or restarting the world can help. It's like it's really funny how it works, but sometimes it does. Oh, definitely not. Definitely not. You should never go more than 8 gigs of RAM. More than 8 gigs of RAM is a complete waste. For the first shift on Saturday. Nice. Are you excited? Nervous? Both? You could not pick up the dry ice. Chat, we are cursed once again. Can overclock your CPU? Yeah, but wouldn't that give you? Wouldn't that thermal throttle it? Like, how much headroom do you have to overclock? You gotta keep sure. You gotta make sure that your temperatures aren't too high. You know. All right, geez, game. I get it. I cannot pick up the dry ice. Oh my god. You think that I was committing some sort of crime by the way they were constantly telling me? Nothing too bad. Sounds good. Sounds good. I feel more excited for you, Doc. It's always exciting when you have a new job. At least for me, it is. At the current state, your PC becomes hotter than your bathwater. That I would not recommend overclocking it. You know, you could not pick up dry ice. Yeah, I had no idea. I totally didn't have any idea whatsoever that I couldn't pick up the dry ice. You see over here? No idea whatsoever. Love hot bath waters? I do too. Hot baths are the best. Like, so good. Okay, in order to unlock osmium, I am going to need 4 elites. So I guess we should get started on this, right? So that's that, and that. We have the advanced technium at least. That's a good sign. So let's get 4 of those. I think I'll put them in place over here. So the advanced technium can go here. I think the electrum is going to be the major issue, because if I need 4 of these, I'm going to need 16 of these, which is 1 stack of electrum. Okay, maybe it's not too bad, because that's just a little bit of gold and silver, right? So that's 32 gold and 32 silver. Hey ho, silver. The morning afternoon shift at the football stadium, then club security overnight. You gotta be careful of the club security, my dude. People act really unruly at clubs for some reason. It's like they forget how to behave like proper human beings. I don't get it. Behave. What's the matter with you? Okay, how much lead sheet metal do I need? I'm going to need 8, so that's 2 stacks. I'm gonna need 2 stacks of plates, which is 2 stacks of ingots. Okay, I can do that. I can do that for sure. This is lead, right? So 1 stack of this is gonna give me 2 stacks. I can math. Alright, the electrum is rolling. Oh, I forgot about this. I completely forgot that I had all of this stuff. You're prepared for it? You know what people are like in your town. It's a one-off though. Just a quick shift to get you on the company books. Fair enough. If it's not gonna be an everyday thing, then I guess it's fine. Like I would imagine working every day at a club security would be really annoying. Like people can be such I can't even say the words because this is a family friendly stream. Hey Monkey Boda, how you doing, my friend? I hope I find you well. Alright, let's go ahead and use the new metal press to craft up 16 electrum gears. Oh my god, 96 hours. That's more work than I do in 2 weeks, my dude. How are you gonna do that? Your 2772 shotgun guns. I still got a ways to go. You're aiming for 25,000, right, Ralph? 12 hours a day from Tuesday till Monday. Dude, you're gonna be wiped out. You're gonna be wiped out. That is crazy. Although I do remember doing shifts like that back when I worked at a hotel reception or motel. It wasn't fancy enough to be a hotel. I used to work 13-hour shifts, and that still was just 4 times a week. It wasn't like 7 days, or like 7 days, right? Was that 7 or 6 days? Okay, 6 days. Got 2 weeks off beforehand to keep up on rest. Yeah, but rest doesn't work that way. You can't just rest in advance. Like, your body really starts getting messed up if you keep pushing it like that. There's a reason why most people work 8 hours a day. You're supposed to do that. Will be over $1,000 for the week. I guess that's fair. If they're paying you well, then I guess it's worth it. Like, I did 13 hours a day for $10 per hour. That was like the worst pay I ever had. But I needed the money, so I did it. I don't think I would do that ever again. Okay, so I need 2 stacks of signalum. 2 stacks of signalum, that's 3 stacks of copper, 1 stack of silver. I don't think I have enough silver, do I? Nope. 1250 euro. Is that euro? No, that's pound, right? 1250 pounds for the week. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Definitely a lot more worth than what I did. I wish you best of luck, Doc. Club security, man. Just thinking about it makes me like, oh god. I don't want to do that. Never want to do that. You finished all elite researches. I'll get there someday. I promise. It will happen. I probably would have finished elite by now if I hadn't lost my internet. Dude, my internet connection, I was pretty much on my knees begging them to fix it, and they were just like not bothered whatsoever. So what happened was, on Sunday, the society where I live, they have a gardening service, right? So the front part of our house, there's like a small area where we have a lot of plants and stuff, and it's not ours because we're currently renting our apartment. So not our apartment, we live in a row house. So we have a garden over there which was completely overgrown, right? And the gardening service came in to clean the stuff up, and our optic fiber cable for our internet was hanging down to the side over there instead of being on top of the wall like it should have. And it was hanging to the side, and the guy who came in with the shears, he just started absolutely going ham on the with the shears, and he didn't notice, and he cut the fiber optic cable. And like 5 minutes later, I noticed because my internet just went out, right? And the most ironic thing was that me, who spends like most of my life on the internet, I was watching a movie on my TV, so I didn't notice at first. And I just took my phone out to check something on Google, and I was like, wait a second, why is Google not working? And that's when I realized what had happened. I was like, oh my god, there's no way that just happened. But it did. And we immediately lodged a complaint that the cable's broken, so we need someone here to fix it. It took them 2 days to get a person to my house, and the person came in. Hey, Lindy. And the person came in and he went back. I was not at home, I was in the office because I have to work from the office 3 days a week. So he came in when I was at the office. He comes in, goes back, and he messages us. Hey Morpheus. And he messages us saying, okay, so the cable is broken. Yeah. We know that. we know the cable is broken. That's why we called you." And he just came in and said, your cable is broken, so we're gonna need to call the wire team." This is literally the words he used. "We're gonna need to call the wire team to fix it." And it took 2 more days for the wire team to get here and fix the cable, and they couldn't even fix it. They had to replace the whole cable because fiber optic cables, apparently, like the kit to join the cables is super expensive, and they didn't have one, so they just replaced the cable completely. And it took 4 days for the entire process. It was an absolute nightmare. Okay, I need to go over there. Oh, Morpheus, thank you for the consume H2O. SEAL Team 6. Covert group of technicians or electricians, yeah. Oh my god, it was an absolutely harrowing experience. So what we've done right now is I've booked another broadband. So what's gonna I have another what do you call it? I have an appointment, not appointment, I guess. I've called how do you say this? I don't know how I'm supposed to say this. So I've basically bought another connection. And they're going to be here on the 17th, which is Monday. And they're going to install a new connection. So in case my internet goes out again, I'll have a backup. So that should still work, hopefully. I ain't the guy for that chain of events. That's pretty much what happened, Kara. That is pretty much what happened. It's like, not my problem. I'm not part of the wire team. Why don't you go talk to the wire team? It was an absolute mess. Like every day I was just like crying myself to sleep because I couldn't catch up on any of the stuff that I normally watch. Like I would just lay down in the bed, turn over and cry myself to sleep. First dude was just hungover. Probably. Who shrunk me, by the way? Morpheus? Why aren't you talking to the wire team? Well, I don't know. Okay, so I need 3 stacks of copper, right? And 4 stacks of redstone. That should be enough. Dude, I've never faced an issue like that ever before. Like, this was the first time I've ever had such a terrible experience. And I never want to repeat that. Oh, I'm back to normal. Okay, where is my signalum? You are slow. Why are you so slow? That's way too slow, isn't it, chat? Oh, apparently I can't look. The wire team are gonna come over and tell me they need to bring in the Spec Ops unit of fiber wire squad. I wouldn't be surprised if that was true. Your 4G mobile box as fallback for your cable? Yeah, I'm just getting 2 cables. Is it pronounced signalum or signalum? Or signalum? Signalum? I don't know. I call it signalum. Yeah, I call it that. Signalum. It's typical, the more time they spend faffing around, the more money they get to charge the customer, paycheck justification, and it's usually not even the dude they send to do the work. Typical internal procedure. So the best part about this, Carol, was that we didn't have to pay them anything. They just replaced the cable for free. So we didn't have to pay them anything. They just wasted our time because they wanted to. That's literally it. We didn't pay for it. Which makes it even worse. I say signalum. The metal press is really slow, isn't it? It's in the cost of my internet? Well, we don't get a charge for this. Like, in our country, we don't get charged for like repairs and stuff. The only thing we get charged for is the internet. That's it. I guess that's one of the perks of living in this country, at least. They don't charge us for this stuff. Can I time the bottle this thing? Aha! I can! Okay. That's neat. So you gotta do this one. You only pay for the installation in Germany. If it breaks, they have to fix it. Yeah, same. So once we pay the installation charges, they fix everything. And if we get a 3-month installation instead of just 1 month, then we don't even have to pay for the installation charges. So that's pretty neat. So that's one good thing at least, I guess. Okay, how long is this going to take? Jeez, man. You're slow as heck. And is there no other way to make this? There is the signalum dust. I wonder... Should I just do the signalum dust? But that would need me to turn all of this copper and all of this silver into dust. And I don't think there's a way for me to do that, right? Is there a way for me to turn... there's a crusher, but the crusher is being used for coal right now. What else is available? Oh, that makes bronze. Never mind. The pulverizer works. Oh, dude. Bomb bang, welcome in. Welcome. How's you doing? Okay, I think I'm just gonna let this work. Okay, in the meantime, we also need to get amethyst shards. Now this is done, so let's see what we need for amethyst shards. So that's going to need some sapphire, ruby, and peridot. Just got a text from your non-existent PayPal account is suspended. Suspended? What for? Why have they suspended it? Oh, you wouldn't know because it's non-existent. There we go. There's one funny thing you notice about the festival next month. It's an EDM festival, but then they have one of the headline acts as Fat Boy Slim. What? Fat Boy Slim? That just sounds like a rapper name. Fat Boy Slim over here in the house. I can't rap. Okay, so I'm gonna need 16 of each of these gems, right? So let's get some peridot. 16 of these. Then I need 16 ruby. I have exactly 17, so that's nice. And then some sapphire. Sapphire. Now that goes in an induction smelter, which is currently busy. Busy, I say. So let's do one thing. Let's remove all of this stuff. Let's put these to work. That's pretty much the same speed. Let's time in a bottle this. That should make it a little bit faster. Sapphire looks like water. Yeah, I guess a little bit. Need some food? No worries, doc. Get some good food. I'll be here when you get back, hopefully. I'm not 100% sure about this, chat, but maybe if I have time on Saturday, I'll do a stream to make up for the time we lost. I still need to work out my plans for the weekend, but if I can squeeze in a stream, I shall try to do that. We lost a lot of time today, this week. Fat Boy Slim isn't a rapper, but he's a singer or musician. Yeah, honestly, I wouldn't know. Like, I'm so out of the loop when it comes to music. I have no idea about any of this stuff. Okay, do we have the amethysts? I think we do, right? We made them over here. There we go. And we're getting... How do I have... Chat, didn't I need just 2 stacks of signalum? Why am I getting more? Probably because I put 3 stacks of copper in here, which makes 4 stacks of signalum. Okay. I accidentally future-proofed my system. Accidentally on purpose. Yeah, I definitely made way too much of this stuff. Look at that. I have so much extra. I only needed half a stack of each. Right? 4, 8, 8 4s are 32. Yeah, I needed half a stack. I made 2 stacks instead. Love that. Okay, so we should be able to get osmium with this. So that's gonna need some blocks of emerald. There we go. Blocks of emerald acquired. Easy as that. How much sugarcane do I have? 218. So I should be able to make some more research paper. That is going to need a little bit more paper. Okay, so the paper is done. Then the emerald blocks go here. I'm surprised at this recipe. Like, why does he need emerald to make osmium? Does that make any sense? But then again, most of these recipes don't make any sense. Okay, osmium is complete. Submit. Now we need to get some osmium fragments, osmium ores, osmium ingots, and that's going to unlock mechanism, which needs more elite technium. That's fine. And that needs some more osmium blocks. Okay. Yeah, I guess that's the answer to most questions in Minecraft. It's Minecraft. You can't expect it to be correct. Okay, where is my silver ore? I think that should be enough silver ore to keep us going for a little bit. That's gonna give us 4 stacks, I think. So let's do that. Yeah, that's gonna be super slow, but it's fine. Let's speed this up. Now that's gonna completely get rid of all this power and probably start running out of power over here as well. Let's keep an eye on this. Let us see. There we go. The power is starting to go down. Hopefully we run out of the 4x before we lose all the power. That's the only thing I can hope for. That's why you don't do more than one machine per 4x thingy. And we're back. Nice. We got the signalum done just in time. And we're getting some silver, which needs to be blended with gold to make some more electrum. Nice. And then the rest of the silver can hold us over in the future. Okay, so let's put this over here. Let's put this over here. I don't know why I made so much, but okay. Whatever. Alright, chat. I'm gonna take a be right back real quick. I gotta go to the restroom. I shall leave you here with some music. And I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Alright, I have returned. I ate a lot today. So I went out for lunch with some of my office colleagues and we chowed down. Like, we absolutely chowed down. And I ate way too much. I'm not even having dinner today. I normally have my dinner before I start the stream. And didn't even have dinner. I just had my food to hold me over. Alright, there we go. Got some more electrum and I guess I should get the silver started. So we do need to smelt down some of this silver. And then the electrum needs to be converted into gears. Let's go ahead and do this. I wonder how far away we are from dimensional storage. Is dimensional storage unlocked? No. I'm guessing it's ultimate research or something. Hey Brandon. Okay, so we have ender chests. Where's dim storage? Wasn't dim storage in this pack, or did they remove it? Pretty sure it was somewhere over here. Not sure. Don't think it's here? That's annoying. I'm pretty sure I'd seen it before, but I guess I was wrong. How are you? I'm doing good, Brandon. How about you? How are you doing? That's the more important question. I'm getting a little bit sweaty. It is extremely hot over here. It's started to heat up. Okay, after the induction smelter is done with the silver, I also need to start smelting some more gems. Open the window? I definitely can't do that. Definitely cannot do that. It's way too dusty and noisy for me to try opening the window. It was in the pack earlier. I guess it was removed. Yeah, I live in a very dusty area. I live in a very dusty country. First things first. But I live in a very dusty area of this dusty country. There's also the storm. Yeah, I completely forgot about the storm as well. It's still rumbling. It's a little bit less than before, but it's still rumbling. But the dust is way too much. Like, I could wipe down an area of my room and it would, the next day you would look at it and it would be like I hadn't wiped it. It's that dusty. Alright, so all I'm missing is the amethyst, and for that we're gonna need to smelt down all of this stuff. Okay. You know what we need for the induction smelter? We need slot lockers. You know what I mean about slot lockers? So in alchemistry there's this thing called a slot locker or something like that, which is made with hydrogen, and when you put it over here it doesn't allow anything else to go in. We need that for the induction smelter. That would be amazing. That would be so good. Not happy, just lost your back. What's your backo? What's backo? Always putting your stuff in. Yeah, same. Like, I always put stuff in and then it just goes into the second slot and then it just stops. It's really frustrating. I know exactly how you feel. It is really frustrating. I don't have any electrodes over here, so the arc furnace doesn't work. Tobacco. Oh, okay. I didn't know that was a thing. Like, I don't consume tobacco, so I don't know these slang words, I guess. Right, you can go away. I guess we just have to wait for now because the induction smelter is taking its sweet time. Probably should start looking at a source of power generation. Also, I need to make the obsidian thingy. The obsidian miner. So that needs the emerald support frames, right? Or does it need the diamond? I think it's the diamond. Yes, it is the diamond. Okay. So we're gonna get emeralds, then we're gonna get obsidian. And there's another one that we need, but I forget what it is. And with this, I won't need the blast chiller anymore. So that's one machine that's clear, that's free to do something else. You know what I mean? Know what I'm saying here? I guess I could remove the blast chiller from here if we don't need it over there. And it can go... Guess it can go over here. I'm gonna need a flux duct for that. Flux duct. I need to start learning how to say that. Flux duct. Okay, do we have a duct? We do, exactly one. Perfect. And I'm going to say goodbye to the 8 buckets of lava that's in here. I don't think I can extract it, can I? Oh, it's gone. What? How's it gone? Oh my god. Aglaron, welcome in. Where's my lava? Did it get voided when I picked up the blast chiller? Aw, man. That's frustrating. Hey Aglaron, how you doing? Also need to make some better food. Chat, is there a way to get carrots in this game? How do you get carrots? Like, there's no way that I know that you can get carrots. I don't see any villagers in the pack. In the area. Kill zombie, is that it? But that's such a low chance. That's like an insanely low chance. And I haven't seen any villagers over here. I explored for a little bit. You got a week off of work is really nice. Nice, nice. I hope you're feeling fully refreshed and recharged. Yeah, that's not a good sign because zombies do not spawn in this world. You can open villager trading at ultimate. Oh, I see. How? Villager trades allows trading with villagers. But how do you get the villagers? That is the question. Do you get like a spawn egg or something? Just finished a B setup in E6E. That B setup is really rewarding in E6E. I need another miner. I should probably just make a bunch of stone pickaxes, but maybe I should just make a bunch of miners. Hang on. Why don't I do that? That's probably a better idea. Okay, let's get some planks. There we go. That should be 8 wooden pickaxes. And that's gonna be 8 miners. Have you been watching more of District Spark's streams? Not really. He streams a little bit late for me. And plus, for the last 3-4 days, I haven't had access to Twitch. So that would be a bit of an issue. I think the last stream I watched was like a couple of weeks ago. Parkour! Yeah. Ender storage is ultimate research. I did see that. This one. So that needs ender pearls and ultimate technium. He's pretty far with E6E now. Tier 1 apiaries, but complete with create ore processing. I don't think I did any ore processing until I got into immersive. I think it was immersive. I think I did thermal for ore processing. Or was it pneumatic craft? It could be either thermal, pneumatic craft, or tinkers. One of the 3. I don't remember which one. But I used one of them. Even the tier 1 apiaries are pretty good though. They're pretty decent. Okay, what am I missing? I need to get some colored stone so that I can make some osmium. Oh, I need the prospector's pickaxe. Now, can you burn this in a normal furnace? Yes, you can. Perfect. So I'm gonna get this in here with a couple of sticks. That's all it's gonna take. Because that makes perfect sense. A stone pickaxe, when smelted with 2 sticks, turns into a prospector's pickaxe, which has the same durability as a diamond pickaxe. You love to see it, chat. Oh, okay. There we go. Oh my god, that's a lot of osmium. Alright, so that is complete. Let's go ahead and disable that straight away. That's silver and gold, not that. Osmium, thank you. And now I guess I need 2 stacks of stone. Thank god that this stone is generating much faster than it used to. I guess I can do this over here. There we go. 2 stacks of osmium. That should be another quest complete, and now we just need to get the osmium ingot in order to unlock mechanism. Now I'm gonna keep 36 of these as is the norm, and this needs to go in the emerald one, right? Yes, this is gonna go in the emerald. Let's just put this straight away. Now I have the miner over here. I need 4 redstone blocks, and I need another drawer. Who did that? Let's go, dragon. Why you always turning me? You spin me right round, right round. Oh, ouch. I couldn't even get to the water bucket in time, so I just accepted my fate. Okay, so let's get the miner in place and let's get the drawer. And I forgot to bring my quantify key with me. See, this is what happens when you don't have backpacks, chat. I need a backpack in my life. I need it. Please tell me there's a backpack mod in here. Please, someone tell me. Even if it's a lie, just tell me there is one. It's the hope that will keep me going. There's one? Okay, good. Phew. There goes the last of my bread. Let me get some more bread. Boop, boop, boop. 1 stack of bread. I probably should harvest some more. This copper soup is yummy. I haven't had copper soup in literal years. I've forgotten what copper soup tastes like. Oh, hey, thank you. Thank you for growing quickly. And you as well. And you. I guess the sugarcane can stay. We have like 200 of that. Oh my god, we're full of hemp. We're full on hemp, I should say. With a mushroom soup variant. Should I turn some of this into string? I guess I could, right? Apparently, apparently you can make blocks out of this. I didn't know that was a thing. So, hempcrete. From hemp fiber and clay. Should we try this? It looks pretty good. Looks like a pretty good block. Let's try it out. Couldn't hurt, right? To try it out. Oh, I just realized I messed up. Give me the hemp. Okay, so that's all the hemp. I need 6 stacks of clay. Clay balls, that is. That's 6 stacks. And then I needed 3 stacks of hemp fiber. With this one. And that's 15. That can go back. Let's see how this hempcrete looks. And that's gonna give me 6 stacks of hempcrete. Ooh. Ooh, chat. That's not a bad block at all. Not bad at all. I think I like it. I'm gonna keep it. Where should I keep it though? I'm gonna keep it in this chest. And I just realized that the induction smelter has been slacking. Now the osmium ore should turn into a 1:1:1, right? Oh, interesting. Can you dye it? I'm not sure. Nope, hempcrete cannot be dyed. It can be turned into pillars, stairs, slabs, bricks. Oh, bricks might look good. But it cannot be dyed. Okay, so here's an interesting thing. Osmium cannot be processed in thermal. Yeah, it's a nice texture, yeah. You have to go through immersive engineering for this, which is weird. Given that all the other ores can be processed in thermal, that is a little bit weird to me. Oh. I do have an arc furnace. I just don't have the electrodes. Although getting the electrodes would not be a big deal. However, I do not have the power to run this thing. That's the big issue. I'm using 4 lapidary dynamos and those things are not nearly enough to keep the arc furnace running. This takes 512 IF per tick. And each of these produces a max of 120. So that's like 360 or 480 maximum. And that's still not going to be able to keep this up. I need to make like a proper power source. How do I do that? Also, why are you consuming power? Like, why is my power going down? What is using power? Is it this thing? Is there passive drain from these cables? Like, shouldn't this be stopped? Do you see the tooltip at the top? It just disappears? That's super weird. Thank you, Light God Dragon. There's passive power loss within the dynamos. Oh man, that is really annoying. Dang it. It doesn't even say anything. It says output 0%. That's kind of frustrating. Alright, let's get some more lapis then, I guess. So I use magmatic. Yeah, I just don't have enough lava. That is the problem. I do have batteries, Kara. Each one of those... both of those dynamos are hooked up to the MV accumulators. There's an augment to stop that. Okay, what's the augment? What is lay augment? Oh, who that? Emron. Oh, is it this one? Multi-cycle injectors? Increases fuel efficiency. That could be the thing. I'm pretty sure it's one of these, right? Either the auxiliary reaction chamber, this one reduces the efficiency, but it increases the maximum out by 100%. Hang on a second. I didn't know this was 100%. Would that turn my dynamo from 120 to 240 RF per tick, chat? Is that what this means? It literally doubles the power? Oh my god, I'm making this straight away. Alright, so I'm gonna need some silver gears, some signalum plates, and some hardened glass. Okay. Fuel efficiency is just how well it burns what you put in it. Well, I don't really mind losing fuel efficiency, but I would love having a lot more power, like access to a lot more power in short bursts. So I think what I'll do is make some of those auxiliary reaction chambers. That's what I'm gonna go for. So that's 5 stacks that I need, and then this lapis can go over here. Okay, so I need to make some of these, right? So how many should I make? Also, one thing, chat. The dynamo, these things, do they stack or can I only put one in? I'm gonna make 5 of these anyway, but I would just like to know. It stacks? Okay, perfect. So I'm gonna start off with 5 and then maybe I can upgrade, like maybe I can make more of them as I go. So I'm gonna need some signalum or signalum, depends on how you say it. So how much of this will I need? I think if I want to make 5 of these, I'm gonna need 10. So 10 of these. Let me just put this in. Whoop, 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 whoop. I guess I could just do 32 of these. Almost 2 hours passed since the start of the stream. 1 hour 53 minutes and 15 seconds to be exact. Okay, that's gonna do the silver, and then these can do the plates. Look at that! Multitasking! That's something you don't see every day in a Dead Shirt stream. Multitasking. I actually did it, chat. Ah. Ever played Super Smash Bros? Nope, I have not. Okay, so I need to get some hardened glass. Now, what was the recipe for hardened glass again? I think it was sand, obsidian, and steel dust. Ouch. For max output, use 1 integral component and 3 of the augment, but this reduces fuel efficiency to like 75%. But doesn't the dynamo only have 3 slots? Yes, I do know that Steve is in that game. I know that there's a lot of like different characters in Super Smash Bros. I did read the news when Steve was added to it, and it didn't make any sense to me. I was like, wait, what? Why? That is weird. Okay, I don't have a lot of steel. I should make some. Let's get 64 iron. Let's get 64 coal. Now, hang on a second. Before I proceed, iron in the induction smelter with coal coke. That's how you make steel. Not with coal, but with coal coke. Alright, let me check the dynamos real quick. Oh, it does have 4. So what am I thinking of that has only 3 slots, chat? What am I thinking of that has 3 slots? 84 atomic alloys? What for? There's something that has 3 slots. I forget what it is. Maybe it's the Tinker's workbench? Hang on. I need to find out now. I'm not gonna rest until I find out. Yeah, it's this one. The Tinker's workbench. This thing has only 3 slots. It's probably to commemorate Minecraft on Switch. Oh, yeah, probably. Also, hi, Arada. You need to craft ultimate crafting table. Oh, so that needs atomic alloys. Neat. How you been, Aru? Okay, so this is going to go in an induction smelter, right? In order to make some steel for us? I think it is. Boop. Let's get all of this stuff. It needs ultimate technium. Yeah, so like it it's a dependency, but it basically needs it. Let's put that in there. What does the slag actually do, chat? Does it do anything, or is it just for ores? I think it's just for ores, right? Looks like it. So you can come out. Just need 84 atomic alloys to make the ultimate technium. Fair enough. Okay, so I was looking at making hardened glass. So that is steel dust. Yeah, we need to get some steel dust. Let's dust it out. Now I need 5 steel dust. I'm pretty sure. Pulverize some steel for me, please. I'm kind of enjoying this pack. I like the tech aspect of it. It's exactly what I love about modded Minecraft. All the tech, none of the magic. Just automate. Not that I automate anything, but at least it's an option. I am quite enjoying it. Okay, so I need 5 of these, 5 of these, and I think it was 5 sand. How many times am I gonna have to check the recipe before I remember it? Yes, I got it right. The obsidian needs to go into the obsidian drawer. Did like ours with the... Look, magic mods have their own charm, but I find it really tedious to automate stuff with magic. So I just like machines. That's basically it. I just love the machines. Les machines are beautiful. Oh, I got dragon. Messing with me again, I see. Alright, could you stop for just a second? I just need to get myself some hardened glass. Hey Taylor, how are you doing? I am doing well. I'm finally back. My internet is finally back. Simple, contained, intuitive. Yeah, this pack has a lot of progression, and that's good. Like some packs kind of get lost when it comes to the progression aspect. I'm glad that this is not one of them. Okay, 32 of these, 10 of the hardened glass. And now we should be able to, in theory, make the thingies. There we go. And then we have a few extras for the future. You go, you go. I'm just going to put one of them in each. I think that should do it. You good? That's good to hear. Okay, so each of these should now be producing 240 RF per tick at 90% efficiency. And we need to give them a little bit of lapis. Lapis. And then I guess now my arc furnace should... oh, I forgot to get the electrodes. I forgot to get the electrodes, chat. Curse my 15-second brain. Yep, I deserve that. Now, I don't think I can get the 100% electrodes because making the arc furnace needs the electrode. So how am I supposed to do this? I guess I can only get the 50% ones. Now that's gonna need some hog graphite, so I need how many of these? So I need 4 hog graphite ingots for 1 electrode, so I need a total of 12 of these. So I need total of 12 of these. 12 8's 96. So I need 96 coke dust. And that can only be made in the crusher. Okay. Okay, I see how it is. Can you craft 2 electrodes together to get 100%? Nope. Unfortunately not. That would be nice though, if I could. So if I get 10 of these, that's gonna be 90, right? And then 6 of these. That should do. I'm just gonna chuck this into the crusher. Maybe I can just chuck it onto the belt. That's gonna give me coke dust. Now the coke dust will not go in here because only coal dust goes in there. Oh, coal goes in there, not coal dust, my bad. So that should be 96 coke dust. Now that is going to be squeezed into all the stuff. Why is it losing power? It's really annoying. Tech mod pack, every tech item has a % chance to fail. Sounds about right. Why do I have extra rubies over here? Did I overlook this? I think I overlooked it. Okay, are you done? 8. We still need 8 more. No, not 8. How many more? 4 more. Okay, that can go away. The steel can also go away. Once the induction smelter is done, which it looks like it is, with the rest of the steel, let's put this in, and that's gonna give us some amethysts. We need 64 amethysts. Now, in the meantime, hopefully the electrodes, the dust has been done. Hop graphite dust. Jeez, that's a mouthful. Now, how do you smelt this again? You can smelt it, jumbo smelt it, redstone furnace it, and blast it. Okay. We shall smelt it. We shall smelt it the right way. Is Deadbot reprimanding you? There we go. So we got the 12 hop graphite ingots. Now I can't make that, but I can put this in the metal press. Okay. I want to check something, chat. I want to see if you can use a 50% electrode in order to make the recipe to craft the blueprint. It says 100% over here, but sometimes, you know, these things are a little bit buggy, the recipes. Okay, why are you not working? Oh, right, because this needs extracting belt. Forgot about that. Okay, so that's 350% electrodes. Let me just go ahead and check real quick whether we can do this. If not, then I don't know. We'll have to figure out another way. I have nothing. I need 3 lapis, 3 paper. Please work. Please tell me you're gonna work. It works. It works. Okay, so that's gonna go over here. Now I still need 4 more hop graphite ingots, but that's fine. I'll just get more coal coke and I'll repeat the process. Probably should have done that the first time around. Hey! I need to learn how to throw. Give me easy coal coke. There we go. 64 and 32. That is the wrong way. I just want to see how much lapis do I have left? 55. Mayhaps? What do you mean mayhaps? Ouch. Oh, by the way, chat. Every single one of you just lost the game. How do you like them apples? All of you just lost the game. Hehehe. What do you have to say to that, huh? Come on, be a little bit quicker. Emron has the perfect response. Kara, do you know the ironic thing about that emote? The first four letters
Headshot.
is a swear word in
CH2O.
Hindi. It's a swear word. Thank you, Taylor. That just makes me laugh every time you do that emote, because I think you're the only one that does that emote. Alright, why am I going over here? Lol is a swear word in Dutch. Oh my god. Like, some of the most amusing things you can like see on the internet is like an emote can be a swear word for someone else. How does that make any sense? Somehow it does. Right, so we finally have 3 electrodes. Took us long enough. And look at that. The power is staying constant. Nice. Now I'm not sure how long this is going to stay, because I feel like the lapis is going to go out really quick. We're already at 54. Yeah, exactly, Zulu. There we go. Got the quest complete. Thank you for that. Time for 36 ingots so that I can get this done. Yeah, that might take a little bit longer. But in the meantime, probably we could set up a compacting drawer for this, for the osmium. So we do that. I need to make a drawer. Then I need a couple of pistons. And that should be it, right? Yes, indeed, yo. There we go. So now we have osmium. Not a lot of it, mind you, but we have enough. Now I don't think I can unlock mechanism just yet, so let's see what else we can do in the meantime. The induction smelter is done, so we have amethysts. 64 of them. That's not a lot, but it'll have to do. So we can put this in here, and that's gonna give us 8 more elite technium, and we have 16 more signalum, 8 more amethyst shards, 4 lead sheet metal. Maybe I should get a little bit more lead. That's 4. It's a 32 lead. I kind of like the texture for the elite technium. It looks pretty neat. Looks like cheese a little bit, yeah. Or butter, yeah. I was gonna say butter the first time, but yeah. Any one of those two is perfectly acceptable. Kind of like it. Makes me hungry. Which is ironic considering how much I've eaten today. I would love to chow down on 8 blocks of butter. Oh, I have more signalum plates. I forgot about these. Completely forgot that was a thing. Alright, I think we have enough osmium ingots to do the blocks now. Also, the lapis seems to be staying pretty good. Bruh what? Oh, that's unfortunate. Ice doesn't compress in a compacting drawer. Yeah, that doesn't happen. Because it doesn't have a reversible recipe. So you can't do that. Oh, look at that. 4 blocks of osmium. Perfectly. Yeah, haven't you ever chowed down on 8 blocks of butter? You got to essence? Nice. Alright, so we got the lead sheet metal. I really need to get an angel ring. Should I get an angel ring, chat? I do have the technium for it. But I'll leave it up to you guys. Should I get the angel ring or not? It is... where is it? It requires 4 blocks of gold, which is easy. And then the blank research paper. Okay, 2 people say ye or yes. Do we have a third? Going once, going twice, and sold. No, Safa, you're too late. You're too late. Why do you need to fly? It's really annoying trying to go all the way back and forth. First world problems. Having to run instead of flying. I think I'm gonna do it. I have 22 blocks of gold. I can do that. Use stem pad. That would be such a gigantic waste of time. Make another terminal? Stop saying sensible things like that, Aridao. We don't do that here. Was it this recipe or was it this? Ah, there we go. Angel ring. What's happening, Brandon? Alright, I need 24 tech bucks for this. Do I have tech bucks now? I do! Haha! Ha. Why did I do an extra click over there? I didn't mean to. Haha! Unlocks angel rings the power of light. Now I don't think I can make it just yet, but at least I've unlocked it. Right? So that's gonna need some elite technium, some feathers, blaze rods, diamond ring, blocks of gold. That needs a diamond gear. Yeah, I should be able to make this. Should be a problem. I don't think I can. No. The problem is gonna be the blaze rod, right? How do I make a blaze rod? I need the essence for that. How do you get blaze powder? Hey yo! What the? What? Why is this a recipe? Redstone flux coil makes blaze powder. In a pulverizer. Can't find your backhoe anywhere. I think the guy pick it up and your dad won't lend you £20 until Tuesday. Well, that's annoying. Dude, I can't believe this is a recipe. That makes things so much easier. Just give me 4 of these and I can get a blaze rod. Ha 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 ha. I love it. I'm loving it. You give your dad £60 a month and he only gives you £30 back. So next month just give him £30. Oh yeah, we can't go to the nether. I forgot about that. Okay, so I think I need to do this, right? There we go. Blaze rod acquired. Into fire. I love the fire. Now, I can use that to make a blaze spawn egg, but I'm not going to do that because I don't have the elite mob essence block. I need to make the angel ring. So I need a couple of feathers. Now, I don't know if I have them. Do I have feathers, chat? Alright. You gotta relax a little bit, Brandon. I don't have any feathers, but I can make feathers out of string. How nice. How nice of them. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 string. That is so nice. And that actually makes perfect sense. It doesn't make perfect sense, but it makes sense. A little bit. Just a tiny little, teensy weensy little bit. Okay, so I have the diamonds. I just need 1, 2, 3, 4. Clap your hands. That should be enough to make a diamond gear. I'm gonna get the angel ring. I'm gonna do it. I'm guessing that this is the angel ring that you need for... that's going to consume my experience, I'm pretty sure. Sure what? Time to visit the portal to Greg Tech. It's gone. It was never there. It was a dream. Oh, it doesn't? Okay. If that's the case, then that's pretty good. I need some more electrum gears and some advanced technium. The 5,000 points? What for? 8 4s are 32. I need 32 electrum. You named that portal? No, you didn't. You named a sign. That's what you did. You named the sign portal to Greg Tech. I can put the sign back, but the portal isn't coming back. I can put the sign back if you want. $36 times 8. What's that? Are you doing math in my chat, Ralph? Alright, so there's 2 more. This is what we need for this thing. And there we have it. We have the angel ring. Finally, chat, we have the angel ring. There's a new mod pack called Gregorian Nightmares Industrially Fabricated. Gregorian Nightmares. That sounds like Greg Tech to me. Get to name a machine now. You're gonna put a sign on the storage system saying Deadshot, look behind you. On this, I can't put it on this. I need to access my terminal. I can put it on this. I can put it on the bottom block. Over here. There we go. You know what? I'll even give it... Oh, I don't have any glowing. Ah, dang it. I thought that I had a glowing sack. That would have been nice. Can you get these? Nope. There's no recipe. Too bad. Oh yeah, I can cheat it in. I forgot about that. Boop. There we go. Nice. Description of Gregorian Nightmares Industrially Fabricated is too Greggy didn't play. Fair enough. That sounds about right. Okay, so is this gonna... Oh, nice. It doesn't consume my XP. Oh, Dax. I think your thing didn't work because I was flying. Hang on a second. No, I know why it didn't work. No, Emron, I know why it didn't work. So what happened today was my configuration got completely it got removed before I started the stream. I booted up the game and my configuration wasn't working. So what happened was when I updated the pack, the configuration got deleted. See, your event is gone. I had to get this configuration in from another mod pack from Sky Capsule project. So I need to redo your event. One sec. I just need to. Yeah, I deleted the event. /effect give. What was the effect? It was. What was the effect? Levitation, right? I think it was levitation. For 60 seconds? No, 30 seconds. Okay, good thing that you told me that. Let me just go ahead and make one for you. So that is going to need a new event that is going to be called Emiron Dax. That's going to be the event. There's going to be 2 conditions. One of them is going to be a message condition, and the other one is going to be a specific user condition. And then the outcome is going to be a command outcome. Okay? So then the specific user condition needs to be first. Username is going to be Why do I keep writing Emryon? The username is going to be Emron Dax, just like this one is Mars Titan. And then the message condition is going to be exact, it's going to be case sensitive, and the phrase is going to be Dax. Alright? And then the outcome, before I do that though, let me just do this. Wait. Oh, Zulu, don't do that. Don't you do it. This one is different. Can I do one of these? Yes, there we go. That should work. So for event Mars Titan, that's gonna be that. Who did that? Okay, so can you try the Emeron? Can you try the event? Yep, there we go. 30 seconds of levitation. Whee! I'm gonna fall straight onto my bed. Okay, I shall not activate the ring. I shall not activate the ring. I shall give you your moment. And bouncy bouncy. There we go. That works. I should probably save my configuration. That would be a good idea. Okay, I need a little bit more amethyst. How many amethysts do I need? I need 4 fours. Oh no, I have amethyst. I need more electrum. Right. So let's get 1 stack of these, 1 stack of these. That'll make 2 stacks of electrum. That's gonna make 32 gears, right? Is that right? Emron loves the Wandering Trader, doesn't he? Okay, so what is it? What do we need to unlock power? Uranium ingots, and that needs atomic alloy. So we need to go through mechanism in order to unlock power. And then unlocking power will finally allow me to pick up the dry ice. Finally! Such a silly guy. I know, right? Who keeps coming into somebody's house after getting murdered time and time again? Like, who does that? You're gonna be the most shameless person in the world to keep doing that. Are you done? Yes, you are. Perfect. Also, I probably should do something about the slag situation. Oh my god, there goes almost all of my lapis. Two, 3, or 4. What's that? Are you using the chat to keep track of all your stuff? Where is the stuff? What did I need? Slag is gonna go into that drawer over there. I need some lapis. The dry ice is thinking of giving Professor Deadshot consent to pick it up. It's thinking. That's the main thing. It hasn't given it yet. It's just thinking. Okay, so that should be it. It's gonna do 24 RF per tick. It's a waste. Such a waste of energy. I need to find a better solution for batteries. I don't have enough batteries. Neither in my brain nor in the world. Oh wow, that's a lot of electrum. Did we try the hopper under the dry ice? No. We did not do that. It would probably work, but I don't think I can pick it up from the hopper. And then if I broke the hopper, it would just be the same thing again, so. others? I don't think others are gonna be useful in this situation. Oh my god, I'm looking forward to getting my new chair assembled. It's gonna happen tomorrow. And the best thing is I'm gonna be at home watching it happen in front of my eyes. It's gonna be the best thing in the world, getting an ergonomic chair. Okay, so we got 4 elite technium, which means we should be able to unlock mechanism. That's just going to need some more research paper. Why don't I just make a stack of it? So there we go. Mechanism is unlocked. I got the chair. It's going to be assembled by a specialist tomorrow. Hi Jim. Funny thing, one of my group chats with my friend is called the Error 404 group, and your notification sound for that is the Windows XP Error SFX. Nice. That's actually perfect. Alright, time for some metallurgic infusing. We have finally unlocked mechanism. So let's go ahead and make a couple of furnace. Hey Lord Jaja, how you doing? I've missed you too. I knew that was coming. I knew that was gonna happen. How you been, Lord Jaja? Week today you will have your new tattoo. Nice. I hope it's a good tattoo. Made the Nether Star. Nice. People are progressing in this pack like crazy. Okay, where should I put the metallurgic infuser? Where put this thing? Where do I put this thing? Maybe I should just make another line. Maybe I should make another processing line. Been working a lot, very exhausted. Yes, you did tell me, Brandon. I have a tendency to forget. That's completely my fault. Lord Jaja, are you good exhausted or bad exhausted? Like, has it been good working or has it been bad? I forgot. I do tend to do that from time to time. Why the heck does Ben want me to craft crafting core and pedestals if they have no use? Maybe they have a use in the future, who knows? Both? I guess we'll take that. Oh, there's water here. What are you doing? Right, so that's gonna be how we set this up. It's gonna start filling up with the power, isn't it? Or is it not? Do flux ducts have any internal power storage? Any power buffer? No, I wasn't able to find a proper drift thingy. What are you doing? Nothing, I see. I looked for a drift soundtrack, but I couldn't find like a proper one. I'm still searching though. Enough Techopolis today for you. Well, you got the Nether Star. That's a pretty good accomplishment, I'd say. Is that the right level? That is. Okay. That's a pretty decent accomplishment, Ralph. Right, so that's gonna be fully powered up. Nice. Hey! Hey, hey! Hey, yo! Can you stand near the crusher for like 30 seconds? Okay. Why? That's a odd request. What's that gonna do? That was a nice try. I had a feeling that was gonna happen. Yeah, you almost got me. I actually had my hands off my keyboard because I was taking a sip of water. You would have got me over there. If it had gone in the right direction, you would have got me. Dude, imagine, Emran, imagine if I didn't have that on cooldown. I'd just be getting yeeted all over the place. No, it went a little bit straight. I had to go a little bit diagonally to the right. I guess, yeah, that you could say that. Oh, I forgot I have an angel ring. Meow. Alright, so that's gonna be 2 of these, and I am out of lead. Electrum is almost over, amethyst is over, advanced is over. Okay, let's just get rid of all of these for now. We'll put these in here. I have 2 elite technium. I think I need a few more, but I'll do that later. So for now, how do I make an infused alloy? That's gonna need some infused crystalline. Oh, that is expensive. Okay, that is extremely expensive. This one is still normal, thankfully. Steel casings. Ah, that needs elite technium. I'm probably gonna have to make a lot more of these, aren't I? Probably. Sad that you don't have to use HV wires in this pack. Eating would be so much better. It probably would be, yeah. Okay, why is there a crusher over here, and what does this unlock? It has no dependence, it says. Okay. So, I need to make a lot of this infused crystalline. So let's go ahead and get a bunch of crystal ore and pulverize it. HV wires don't have any covers. Like, you can't insulate them. Are you gonna pulverize? Yes, you are. The worst part is that this needs to pulverize again, so it's gonna be a second time process. And then we need 1 stack of emeralds and 1 stack of diamonds. For the sake of the holy sound, you should craft it. I don't know about that. Getting electrocuted is not my favorite thing in the world. Not really. Okay, I'm gonna have to wait for this a little bit. Let's go ahead and make a steel casing in the meantime. I do have 2 of them, right? I have 2 elite technium ingots, so I should be able to make 2 steel casings. Hopefully. Yes, there we go. That's more like it. You're gonna play some Plants vs Zombies. You need to chill out before you lose your head. No worries, dude. I hope you chill out as much as possible. Okay, why do we need the crusher? Does it say why we need the crusher? Is there any Techopolis recipe that's needed that needs the crusher? I don't want to waste my steel casing. No worries, Brandon. I'll catch you later. I think I'm gonna make the enrichment chamber. Oh, that's gonna need 20 and 20, 40 of these. And some osmium, right? Yeah, that should be correct. Crush her. I shall do that. How much gold coke do I have, by the way? 10,700 almost. I'd say that's pretty decent. Alright, Ral, I'm gonna hold you to it. 10 minutes, no more than that. Yeah, 10,000. That's just been going constantly, non-stop. So 10,660 at least. Cold coke. That's pretty decent. Now I wish there was a way for me to automate the rest of the stuff. There probably is, I just haven't set it up. Because I am lazy. I'm so lazy. Basic technium essence. So we have the cold coke, we have lapis. Probably would need to automate lapis as well. Clay we get from the miner. Smooth stone I would need to automate. Bronze I would need to automate. There's too much automation right now. I do not like to automate without digital storage. It's just the way we roll over here. What happens, Shiratish? I just speak like this from time to time. It's just a thing I do. I don't know why I do it. I just like talking like that. Do you not like listening to me when I speak like this? that just makes me laugh at myself. Speak like that in Marathi, see how your friends react. I have spoken like that in Marathi before. That's actually a dialect, not a dialect, but that's a voice of a character in Marathi. Needs to be a channel point redemption. I'm pretty sure that by the time I finish talking like that, there's gonna be no one left listening. Okay, infused crystalline is donezo. Oh, apparently you need that for the ultimate technium. Nice. Let's put away the tech buck. Right, we need to get a few more of these infused crystalline, so let's actually speed this up a little bit. That should start getting rid of the power. The power. I hope they give you a nitro reactor for power. Nope, you have to make it. Okay, I see how it is. Maybe 5 minutes? I think anything more than 30 seconds would be really bad. Okay, this is almost done. Got 48. Now, what did I need this for again? I need this for the infused alloy. Now, how much infused alloy do I need? Can someone tell me how much infused alloy I need? I don't know how much I need. You're gonna go have dinner? What are you having, Emran? Can't leave without telling me what you're gonna have. That's insanium. I'm gonna make 1 stack. I'm gonna make 1 stack of infused alloy because that's exactly how much I have. Paschetti, nice. I love paschetti. Oh, hang on a second. Did I make the control circuits? I think I did. The control circuits are going to be used to make the enrichment chamber. Bye, Emron. Have a good spaghetti. Almost said paschetti again. Okay, where's my enrichment chamber? It's gonna be the last thing, isn't it? It's gonna be the last thing. There it is. Found it. Okay, since when does mechanism have an advancement line? Since when has this been a thing? Why don't I remember this? This is quite a comprehensive quest line. Or, what do you call this? Advancement line. Huh. Okay. Now, I noticed that we don't have mechanism generators in this pack, which means that there's no gas burning generator. Which is kind of really annoying. Because I was hoping to get that in place so that I could have power. Limitless power. But that's not a thing we can do. So I'm gonna have to figure out something else for power. I think it's gonna have to be the power mod. I can't believe they would do something like that. Ads? Alright, we're not doing anything. We're just waiting for the ads to get over. Yeah. How have you guys been doing this week? I've not caught up with a lot of you guys, thanks to no internet. You're foolish enough to get it all running except the generator before you realized it wasn't there. I always start backwards for the gas burning generator, so that's how I realized that it wasn't there. So there's no reactors and stuff in this. No fission reactor. There is fissile fuel for some reason, even though it has no uses because there's no generators. Welcome back, Lord Jar Jar. Welcome back. Alright, let's get 8 of these. That is another quest complete. Let's get a tech puck. Tech puck. Oh, what the? I don't know what I did over there. Something weird. Now that converts into a reinforced alloy with some diamond. Okay, I can enrich the diamond as well. I'm going to need some advanced control circuits so that I can make the osmium compressor, which is going to need 2 of these, which means 4 infused alloy and 2 basic control circuits. What the? What the? Ah! Zulu! Zulu, thank you for gifting a sub to Lord Jar Jar. I don't know why my TTS Labs is not working. Thank you so much. In the most recent mod pack, you recently tried the gas burning generator for the first time. You had read it was better, but you had no idea what good it was. How good it was. Yeah, it is amazing. For early game power, if the gas burning generator configs have not been changed, there is no better option. Yeah, there we go. Ooh, basic loot box. 9 dirt. When am I gonna stop getting dirt from this stuff? Where's the spider, by the way? Spider! Oh, there you are. Ah, there we go. Zulu's very generous. He meant to do that. Thank you for the sub and the gift sub and the death, King Zulu. Okay, TTS Labs didn't play for you guys, right? Did it play or did it not play? It should have said, thank you, King Zulu, for the gift sub. It didn't play, right? Okay, something messed up. That's what happens when you don't stream for 3 days in a row. Something happens. Alright, nobody do the TTS Labs redemption because I can't refund those points. Okay, it should be working. I don't see any reason why it shouldn't.
This is a test cheer alert.
Okay, that one worked. That one worked. So something went wrong with it. I have no idea what. Okay, so I need to make the control circuits, right? Now I did use up the control circuits already, so I need to make a couple more. I owe you a cooking session? No, I don't. How do you work that one out? How does that make any sense? The mobs still worked. It's only TTS Labs that didn't work. Welcome back, Ral. The bathroom break was so good. I don't think I need to know about people's bathroom breaks. Come on, one more control circuit, please. Be quick. I ain't got all day. I just realized I messed up. So I put 2 redstone over here, but I meant to put them over here. So now this is messed up. That's 300. So I'm gonna need to put 2 more. That's fine. A little bit of wastage over there, but that's fine. I think you have the most channel points now because Greg's not here. Greg actually, for the most part, I think he leaves the PC running with my stream on the entire time. So he always has channel points. Oh no, there's no way I'm doing that, Ral. I'm gonna go to bed in 15 minutes. I gotta work tomorrow. But I shall be back, hopefully, if I have time, I shall be back on Saturday. Hopefully. To make up for a little bit. It depends on how much time I have, because there's a lot of stuff that I need to do. Oh, Quindy, welcome in. You gotta leave? See that chat? My moderator needs to leave, apparently. Some moderator you are, leaving me like that. There we go. Osmium compressor done. How you doing, Quinley? How you been? I hope I find you well. It's been a while. Why Saturday? Because that's the only day after Friday that we have. I definitely can't stream on Sunday. So if possible, then Saturday is going to be the only time I can do it. But I'm not sure. It's not confirmed yet. But I still need to confirm. Okay, so this is refined obsidian. I will be back tomorrow. Definitely. I will be back tomorrow barring any internet connection drop or power drop. I will be back tomorrow. I'm just saying that I might do an extra stream on Saturday to make up for the lost streams on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Yeah, I'm not taking the day off tomorrow, for sure. As long as I have internet and power, I will be streaming tomorrow. And it looks like the storm has died down, so hopefully that's a good thing. Okay, so I'm gonna need some obsidian dust. 8-hour stream? I don't know about that. I have plenty of real life work to do. But I should be able to do a little bit at least. Maybe 4 hours. I can't promise 8 hours. I was about to leave for work and wanted to stop in and say hi. Hi, Quindy. I'm really glad that you decided to stop in and say hi. I really appreciate it. Wait. What am I waiting for? You can make obsidian miner? Yes, you can. It's a tier 7 support. So you need the diamond supports, and then you can make the obsidian miner. Yeah, I was using the blastula at first, Ral, But when I looked at the uses for the support frame, I realized that you can make the obsidian one. There's actually 3 of them that you can make. So you can make emerald, you can make quartz, and you can make obsidian. Alright, having these things, these are like super slow. I probably should put some gold and silver to process as well because I'm kind of running low on the gold. Maybe I'll put 1 stack of gold in the pulverizer. And it will pulverize for me. Okay, obsidian dust does not have a quest. That's weird because you make refined obsidian using obsidian, so how do you not make that a quest? Okay, reinforced alloy. That's gonna need some diamond. I think I can make 16 of those. So that's going to need 4 diamonds. 16 alloy will need 4. Am I correct? I always mess this up.
Dead shot. Chat wants you to get up and stretch.
Oh, thank you, Quinley.
Chat wants you to consume H2O.
I shall do the H2O first. It's always so satisfying to dump chest storage into your digital system. Definitely is. Let me get up and stretch. My back just cracked. Ow! Hicknell! Howdy doody! How you doing? My old chair is acting up now that I have my new chair. It's automatically sinking down. 30-minute cooldown on stretch and 10 minutes on H2. Whoa! Hicknell! Hicknell, no! Oh my god.
Dang.
Thank you for the sub, Hicknell. 7 months. Jeez. Not to mention all the gift subs you've been doing. Thank you for the support. Oh, there we go. Just speak of the devil.
Thank you, Hickernell, for gifting 5 community subs.
Hickernell, thank you so much. We got gifted subs to Aradao, Tactical Platypus, Milan, Kentia, and Esni. Apex Summoner, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. That was like perfect timing, Hickernell. Like as soon as I say... yeah, exactly. As soon as I said thank you for the gift subs you've been doing, there we go, 5 more gift subs. Thank you so much. That is brilliant. Oh! Ah! Oh, Quinley! That was a good turn. You almost sent me back into them. Ah! Wow, that Skelly just slapped me. Oh, come on, no! I can't be shrunk. Oh, come on. I didn't even get to pick up my grave. Come on. No. Stay away from me. Ah. 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 Oh my god. I was so close. Yes. I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it. Got it. Got it. Yeah. And I'm dead. I really can't do anything in this size. I can't do anything. Save me, someone save me. Ah, someone save me. Ah. Would you guys like to have an mbegin command? Like not command but channel point redemption where you make me grow in size? No worries, Quindy. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it. Have a good day at work. Hey, stop it. Oh my god, these guys are massacring me. Forgot to send me the command thingy. Oh yeah, you did. Well, I wouldn't have read it anyway. I wasn't on the internet for the last 4 days. If you can make sure you're extra big then when you're normal, then yes. Okay, well, that can work. You haven't been on the interwebs either? Yeah, I lost my internet connection, Heckenel. It was a real bad time. Ow, Esney! Backstabbing me like that? Yeah, my optic fiber cable was cut by my gardening service. They came in with the shears and cut all the plants and then cut my optic fiber cable that was hanging around over there. Ow, Hickenell. That was good timing. Yes, we got one. Yes, got a spider. And I'm dead. Oh, I was killed by Hickenell. Twice in a row. During your time away from the interwebs, you did something very, very dangerous. What was that? I can see that, Hickenell. That is quite a bit of chaos you're causing. Oh my god, these skellies, man. I tells you what. Oh, no way. You touched grass? What was that like? I wonder what that feels like. It's a sensation I have never felt before. Hey, stop it. Come on, just die already. Those diamond helmets, man, they protect them from everything. Yeah, yes, come on, come on. Come on, we almost got them. Ha ha ha. 2 more to go. And then we have some spiders to take care of, and that's that. Ah, yes. Thank you so much, Hickenell. I need to hunt down the spiders now. Your computer just had a stroke. That doesn't sound good. Is it something that... like that bad? Also, why do I still have a grey finder? What is this supposed to do? Yeet. Alright, where's all the spiders? The entire desktop crashed. Ouch. That ain't good. Could that just be a Windows thing though? Maybe you don't need to, like, replace your computer. Maybe you just need to reinstall Windows or something. That could be possible, right? Lord Jar Jar's computer is just like, every day it just dies. My time has come. Oogway. Okay, where's the rest of these spiders, man? I need to know. Where's all the spiders at? I'm pretty sure there was like 5 of them. Okay, are they somewhere over here? Oh, there we go. They're hiding. It's 6 years old. Well, that's not too old. I have a computer that's 14 years old that's still running. It most likely is software. Is there any more mobs? I don't want to be surprised by some other mobs. But I think that's it. Let's see, how many deaths is that? Seems like 20 deaths or 15 to 20 deaths. You have to do some cleaning for it. Fair enough, fair enough. That might help. Just cleaning it out sometimes can be really effective. 26 minus 2. So that's 24 deaths, not bad. I think the most deaths came when I was shrunk though. So I say we should halve those deaths because I was half the size. So that's gonna be half the deaths. I'm gonna say that's 12 deaths. That totally makes no sense, but I'm gonna stick with it. Alright, let's get 16 of these. Let's get 4 of these. Hey, there's I can say it. It doesn't have to make sense. Speeder is a potato for potato, but can run Winter Story with quite a few mods. I didn't even know that there were mods for Winter Story. That's pretty awesome. That is pretty cool. I think the reinforced alloy is gonna be where we wrap it up for today. I started a little bit later than usual because I was having trouble with CCI again, and hopefully that's finally fixed. But I think that's where I'll wrap it up. I'll probably be back tomorrow 3 hours before whatever the time is for you now. So I'm just gonna keep that to let it run, and I'm gonna hit this button. You've automated everything in Mechanical Mastery up to endgame. Nice, nice. I need to restart Mechanical Mastery probably. Okay, let's see. Who do we have available? Okay, I see someone new that we could raid. I see someone new that is doing FTB Skies. So I'm just gonna check them out real quick. Okay, they seem good. They seem pretty good. Alright, let's go raid them. They're playing FTB Skies. So let's go say hi. We're gonna be raiding Razorak. I think it's how you pronounce it. Razorak, one of the two. Playing FTB Skies, they are part of the Zedekians, so should be a pretty good one. Raid messages are in chat. If you're not subscribed, please copy the first one. If you are subscribed, which you most likely are, thanks to Hickanel, please copy the second one. Thank you all for being here. I really missed you guys. It's been really difficult without streaming. It's become part of my life now, so like I really miss having you guys in my life. And Hickanel, thank you so much for the support. Zulu as well. I know you're in school, Zulu, but if you see the ward, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Thank you for all the follows as well, everyone who followed today. We had 3 of them, I think. And I shall be back tomorrow, like I said, 3 hours before whatever the time is for you guys now. Hopefully I shall see you then. Until then, everyone have an excellent time zone. And see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.